Blessed be the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of mercies and God of all comfort, who comforts us in our afflictions, so that we may be able to comfort those who are in any affliction with the comfort with which we ourselves are comforted by God. For as we share abundantly in Christ's suffering, so through Christ we share abundantly in comfort too. If we are afflicted, it is for your comfort and salvation, and if we are comforted, it is for your comfort which you experience when you patiently endured the same suffering that we suffered. Our hope for you is unshaken, for we know that as you share in our suffering, you will also share in our comfort. For we do not want you to be unaware, brothers, of the affliction we experienced in Asia. For we were so utterly burned beyond our strength. That's not burden, that's burdened beyond our strength, that we despaired of life itself. Indeed, we felt that we had received the sentence of death, but that was to make us rely not upon ourselves, but on God, who raises the dead. He delivered us from such a deadly peril, and he will deliver us. On him we have set our hope that he will deliver us again. You also must help us in prayer, so that many will give thanks on our behalf for the blessing granted us through the prayers of many. So I just wanted to start off with a Bible verse basically today. And it's different than I usually have it. I usually end with the Bible passage. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue this or continue at the end. My idea was at the end that if people wanted to skip it, they could. However, I mean, I don't want, because most people see my videos and just like the first bit of it, so I don't want people to not hear the message of God at all. It's kind of rare if people listen to the whole video. So I just wanted to kind of start off with that. Basically, I just read the whole passage. 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 3 through 11. Of course, there's too much to put on this board, so I just put the first verse on the board, which is a really good verse in and by itself. But I just wanted the people to get to know that affliction, suffering and stuff, it's not always a bad thing. It really isn't. It leads us closer to Jesus Christ, makes us depend on him. And I know personally in my life that the suffering has definitely led me closer to Jesus Christ. I can't really be I don't know everyone's situation and everything like that, so I can't really speak for anyone but myself, but I know in my life my suffering has led me to Jesus Christ, and I have been sick, long-term sicknesses, illnesses for like off and on for the last few years. Well, 5, I don't know, a lot of years, so maybe like 5 years or something like that. So I just wanted you guys to know, and I suffer about other things too, but just you guys to know that suffering isn't all bad. I mean, it seems that way at first, but it also can lead us closer to Jesus Christ, and that in itself is amazing. Recently I had a few dreams. God can't speak us to dreams, but we do have to be careful. they can be from the enemy, or they can just be ourselves, just dreams that mean nothing. But I had kind of 3 dreams in a row, and I prayed on it, see if it was from God, and I believe it was. I'm not 100% sure. It's hard to be 100% sure, but I definitely know that me thinking about the dreams and praying has led me closer to God. Whether or not they're from God or not, I really think they are, since I really don't dream. I don't dream that often at all, and I had like 3 in a row. So yeah, I was just saying, So anyway, so I'm gonna get back to Minecraft here. Let me just put this book away, the Bible. So I did some work. Well, first of all, this is DragonTank 1400. This is DragonTank plays modern Minecraft. So first of all, I did some stuff. Let me just go over here. I worked on the roads. As you can see, I did. Oh, it's really zoomed out, isn't it? Let's see, I think I did this road before, but I'm not sure if I did this road before or not. I think I just did this road, and I know I just did this road this last week. Also, extending this road. This river, I'm going to connect up the river. One thing I didn't like about Minecraft in the generated terrain is there's always like dried up riverbeds. Like, you don't see that. I mean, you see some dried up riverbeds in real life, but the amount that is shown in Minecraft is unbelievable. And they should really do something about changing the generation so there's not so many dried up riverbeds. Maybe a few, but not many. I don't know what those dots are. Anyway, so extending this path here. In this city, I mean, it's looking. This town, I mean, it's definitely growing. Got stuff right there. I showed you last episode. Haven't worked on it. So there's gonna be a bridge here, here, and then here. So I'm gonna connect this up as well. Path is gonna go around, and this is a mountain cliff, so it's gonna go around, and there's gonna be like apartments inside the mountain, maybe one apartment building, and probably a supermarket too. Thinking about putting like a diner here-ish or here, depending on the room space I had. I took down the Christmas tree stuff. And then, okay, so the path's going to go like this, and connect up, bridge right there. And basically, it's going to, I'll show you guys. Oh, it's dark. Let me get this. Oh, I can't believe I had the sleeping bag out. Yeah, so I did some city planning. Oh, I did this house. It's, I didn't do the furnishing, but did all the rooms. It's like a medium-sized house. It has 3 floors. These are 2 rooms up here, but it doesn't have really many. And then where is it? I haven't put up the ladder yet. It's like the attic space. Probably no floors up here. Probably just storage, It has this floor where it has some, and then staircase. And this is going to be like a living room area. Upstairs is going to be 2 bedrooms. No kitchen. Just, I don't know. I just don't want the houses to be too generic. And the kitchens are, they're the same. This hasn't been divided. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the basement yet. Anyway, really like the floor design in this house, and I really actually the house itself, let me go over here. I really enjoy it actually. it has all. I haven't put up the glass at the windows, but it gives it like this artistic feel to it, and I just Minecraft's one of those games that you can express yourself in art. Like building can be an art for you, and that's one of the reasons why I have all these different like houses. Like they have a similar style, but they're all have different material. I mean, most of them have similar style. Some don't. Like that building's like really different. So I like to change it up with the style sometimes in an area, but no two houses have the same materials like throughout the houses, or maybe they do, but they're like at opposite sides of the city. I'm not really sure. So yeah, oh yeah, took down, like I said, took down the Christmas tree. So, and I can't run. Need some food. So I added these right here to kind of connect up the tea shop. I added them before last episode, I think. And then I was kind of looking at this spot, like seemed kind of bare. I could extend the tea shop, but I think this is perfect for like a small boat or small fishing dock. This is a small one. The big one's gonna actually go over there. Let me just get over here to this dock area. Oh, lots of squid. So I did this a long time ago, not really knowing what I was going to do, but I think that's a good height for it. And then have like apartment building somewhere in there, and have a supermarket in there as well. There's a beehive there, and I never even noticed it. What is this beehive? Forest hive. Okay. I should get that, but I'm not going to. I'll get it later off camera. So as city planning goes, it's kind of, things have come along, and I'm really happy. I was like walking through the city, like putting down signs where I want stuff and everything, and I really enjoy like the view. I really like the view here, the church that you get. It's punched so I don't like break anything. Really like these paths. These paths are really unique, and I really like the view you get of the church here as well, and how it won't be, because of the path, this church will never be obstructed from that view or that view. I didn't plan it like that, but it just worked out. And I really like let's go this way. still got that cough. But let me just get some water for a second. But I really like this view right here. And I really like if I'm walking from, say, this house right here, like you can see that medium house kind of in the background, and these two houses up front. I think it has a nice feel. The city has a nice feel, and I like. There's like two ways to design a city. In real life, I believe this happens too. One is you plan everything out, and this is what most people do in Minecraft. Is they plan everything out. Everything has the very similar, same material, similar building design. I don't like that. As you can see, all the buildings are different. And the second way is the way I chose, and this is the way it's done on like servers and stuff. When a bunch of random people are building a town, like there's no build team. So they kind of get a vantage point, and they're like, oh, that's about the space I need for my building. I'm gonna build there. Or, you know, so it kind of has this very organic feel to the whole city. And this way you don't have to like bulldoze and do terrain edits like I don't like did a few there, like by the river, by the water and stuff, but and I didn't really change the shape of the terrain, just like some of the materials like grass, and put some soul sand and some mossy stone right there. So that's kind of the way I do it. In this way, it has like different materials, and I just think the city or town or, you know, village or whatever you may call it, depending on the size, probably village would be more accurate, but because of that, it I mean, the advantages of doing it the first way is that you really utilize your space, and it can still look good, but I think this way it gives a more artistic feel, and I just think it looks better. Like, because with all these different buildings, the laboratory, which is an extremely different building than anything here, doesn't look that out of place. I mean, it still kind of looks out of place, mind you. But that was kind of the reason for this building. Because no other building, because that's why all these houses moved in, was because they set up the laboratory here. This guy was the only one here beforehand, and that's kind of why most of these are built out of mostly wood and some stone, is because the wood was just easier to get, so they built it up faster. Now, there's going to be some of the larger houses are going to have bricks, clay bricks, and probably some stone too, and maybe even quartz or lavender blocks. Probably quartz. I don't know. And I got some places for them. There's going to probably be a large house here. Not like a mansion, but a large house. Small, medium, and then large. And there's probably going to be one over here-ish. The road's going to kind of connect, and go this way around. And maybe this will connect to it as well. I like connecting my pathways. Like, as you can see, I don't like all these pathways that I like them to lead somewhere, and they will. So the size of it's going to be encompassing kind of this border, and that's going to be as big as it is. It's probably not going to include that, to be honest, but that's going to be the size of this village. This is a very long-term project. Speaking of long-term projects, I have also been working on, so I don't even have to go anywhere. Well, I've been working on the fireworks as well, getting my iron. I almost have enough, but I've been getting like I would have enough if I wasn't getting other what do you call it? I don't need that. If I wasn't getting other materials, like I've been getting diamond and stuff like that, because another project I have is going to be rotating craft in the nether as much as I can, because the nether has a temperature gradient of 300 degrees Celsius, and some machines, when they reach a certain temperature below that, actually they explode, or I don't know what happens. I never did it, but so let me go to, actually I haven't been here in a long time, especially on camera. So this is our tree project. I left the door open. So this is our tree project area. So my idea here was to create a huge tree here. Have like the roots come out and like have kind of like the land was like split and stuff like that. I think it would look really, really cool once it's done, but it is a humongous project. And it required wood from the forestry mod, which I finally got. So the wood it requires is great wood log, which I got first. There's two gradients. Let me put this here. Mangrove, which I got on my expedition, but then lost it. But then I got it from a glitch. Canopy tree, which I also I got from the Twilight Forest. And then these two right here, I got the teak through breeding when I actually took it seriously last couple days, and then the willow as well. So this is going to be our, and I got the saplings here. The teak saplings though I have to be careful with because it has really low sapling yield. So I do actually plan on, because the mangroves kind of be like an accent block for the willow, and then these two blocks would kind of be also like veins for the teak. So the teak and the willow are like the main two blocks I need, but I'm going to need a lot of the other wood too. So I'm going to breed these two up to get like, well, super trees, basically, as much as I can, particularly the teak, because I want more sapling yield for sure. The willow I kind of have to, unfortunately, do in a swamp area. I do it on Mushroom. I don't have a swamp, so I do it on Mushroom Island. That I found, it's just north of here. Got to get a mushroom farm too. Now, the great wood, my throat again. Now the great wood log, they create those giant trees, and so I'm not entirely concerned about the great wood. I'm concerned about automating it though, because I think it's 4x4. I mean, 2x2. The canopy as well. I think that's just one, so I'm not concerned about that. These two I'm not concerned about automating because they're just one. Now this one right here, the mangrove. The problem with the mangrove is, well, I'll just show you. Actually, let's go to and where is it? The quarry. This is kind of area where I don't really care about. Do I have bone meal? That's the question. Yeah, I'm gonna have to teleport to some bone meal. Come on, have some bone meal. I think I don't think I have any here. Oh, I do actually. Let me go up to, this is good because I haven't seen much of the, oops, let's look at storage, thermal. There we go. Haven't seen that much. This place, bone meal. Here we go. Let's just grab this too. So let's go back to the quarry, which is here. Alright, so I think these only grow on sand, right? Great. Oh, there's some sand over here. It's right by a desert. Is that bluebells? Give me those. So let me just show you. So this is the lowest part of the desert. I'll just do it here. Let's get rid of this. Why can't you be like regular cactus? Okay, let's get out the bone meal. Oh, okay, so it grew, no problem. No questions asked. Let's get out the lumber axe. What? What? It just ate my sand. Did you see that? Let me just take one sand. Okay, let me get the mangrove sapling back. Let me just do it on dirt. Okay. Maybe if I do it on dirt, it will only eat the one piece of sand. Let's just see. Okay. Well, that's a little better, I guess. Oh no, it ate some of the dirt too. Well, that sucks. Well, let me get some obsidian and try it on some obsidian, which I actually never tried. I just thought of that. Maybe obsidian will work, or bedrock. This actually might be a good way to get through the bedrock ceiling if I didn't have a way to actually break it already. Obsidian. Let's get 5. Let's go back to the quarry. Let's use this right here. So what happens if I need a piece of another piece of sand? So each sand, I can make sand, so that's not a huge issue. The issue is automating this, because I need a lot of these saplings. I mean, not saplings, a lot of this wood. Okay, let's take a look. It ate through even obsidian. And I bet you it's going to eat through even bedrock as well. So I have a few ideas of how to automate this. Now let me just grab a few things of sand. Let's test some things out on camera. I noticed when it was raised 1. So I think this will work. If there's these 2 sand blocks would be the only things that will disappear. Well, oh no, that didn't disappear, but pretty sure that did. So this is another problem. There's some yeah, that didn't work. Oh man, right in the freaking face. Where did you even come from, creeper? There's gotta be like a cave nearby. Where did you even come from? Creeper. Creeper blast to the face. I'm not even sure where that creeper came from. Anyway, so what I'm saying here, it destroys terrain. Now, an idea, and I'm gonna have to test all this off camera. But an idea, like, here's the thing. So it kind of creates this pattern, right? But when it's up, it kind of creates a different pattern. I think it creates the same pattern every time. When it's depending on how far off the ground it is. I'm gonna have to do some testing. I have a few ideas of how to automate this. Putting block placers here, filling with sand. But I don't know, because what I need is like it to be placed here though, the corner. So I'm gonna have to do some testing. I think there's a way to automate it, but that's gonna be, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it this next episode. Oh, sorry, but I'm gonna do it like eventually. So the episode's kind of getting long here. I'm gonna wish you a farewell and see you guys in the next one. Bye.